I think we're live. Hey. Hi, guys. So we're going live, and I didn't grab the things that I'm supposed to grab. So let me grab them real quick. Hold on. I'm back. Okay, so I grabbed the things that I wanted to grab. I have some Chris Collins, the Chris Collins Discovery Set. So I got this a little while ago. I kind of went through it, but I was like, it's Black Owned Fragrance Week. Why not go through it with you guys? So that's what we're going to go through. This is a discovery set from Sephora. And has this little baggie of samples. And it has about 4 samples, 5, actually 5. So 5, are these considered 2 ml, 3 mls from his line? They're 2 mls. So come in this little box. You can get it from Sephora. It was pretty reasonable. It wasn't nothing outrageous. But just wanted to get a taste of his line and see what he has to offer. I hear all about it all the time. He's always in New York, doing things and talking about his fragrance. So I just had to get my hands on some, and I really, really wanted to check them out. So here we go. I'm going to start with Lost in Paradise. So Lost in Paradise is the first one. Let's see what's going on with Lost in Paradise. I know I always hear about like Long Kiss Goodnight, but let's check out Lost in Paradise by Chris Collins. I'm going to give it a spray. There we go. Okay. Lost in Paradise is lost in this beachy, beautiful scent. It's kind of creamy. It's giving me that infamous sort of beachy feel that you'd get from things like Beach Walk by Replica. I think Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc is a little bit more peppery. This is a bit more creamy and florals and in whether it's sandalwood or tuberose or something. I'm not sure, but let's see. Let's see what these notes are. So first it's described as marine, woody, yellow floral. Definitely get the yellow floral. A little bit salty, sweet, musky, aromatic, and powdery. So definitely get those. But again, definitely puts you in the mind of like Beach Walk by Replica, if you're familiar with that. So this was launched in 2022. I think it's always a great idea to have a great summer fragrance as part of your lineup for a fragrance line. But the top notes of this are ylang-ylang and coconut water. And then the mid notes, we have some light bamboo, wild orchid, and some sweet peach. In the base, we have C notes, which you definitely get, again, adding to that whole beachy, summertime, tropical feel. Musk, driftwood, and salt. You definitely get all of those in here. This is a perfect summer scent to have to your line, but I will note that it's giving me way more creaminess, which I like. Hey, Nika. Thanks for hopping on and joining in. I'm talking about Chris Collins and going through his discovery set. So for Black Owned Fragrance Week 2025, super excited about that happening this week, all week, and it started on Saturday. So But this is a really nice one. I feel like I have things of this profile in my collection already, so I probably um, would not get this one, but only maybe after I finish off those other fragrances. Yay, you've been wanting to explore his fragrances. Awesome. So that's what we're doing today. I am very curious to see if other people think that this is like Beach Walk. And absolutely, that's the very first fragrance that's on Fragrantica that this fragrance reminds people of. Also, Erin Hibiscus Palm is one, and Soleil Blanc. Like this is that perfect profile to, like I said, just for the summery, beachy feel. It's sweet, but I do like this because I feel like it's giving off a little bit more creaminess. I know that Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford is a lot of people's like staple, like it pretty much was mine. Beach Walk was first and then the Soleil Blanc, but this is coming across a little sweeter, a little creamier. So I do appreciate that about this. I don't know how much a bottle. It looks like it's, what I see here is about $250. I don't know. But it's nice. I do like that peach is in it to give it a little bit more sweetness. The lang-a-lang, the sweet yellow flowers. So that is Lost in Paradise by Chris Collins, of course. I want to know I don't know. I think I just kind of want to know, like, when somebody puts this in their lineup of fragrances, like, what did they want the quintessential summer fragrance, or is this a profile that he specifically was really into? I would love to know that. Let's go on to the next one, and this one is Citrus Grandis. Hi, Ade. Thanks for joining us tonight. Is that the one in the white bottle? I believe, yes, it's showing a white bottle. Are all of his bottles like white or black? Oh no, I see different colors. Okay, so I think it just depends on what fragrance it is. So yes, Lost in Paradise is in a white bottle. And then we're going on to Citrus Grandis. And I think this one, so some bottles are like a deep amber red. There's a black bottle, clear bottle. Oh, he has quite a few. But we're going to go on to Citrus Grandis. Let me grab a stick so that, yeah, I only see the white bottle. I only see the white bottle on occasion. Yeah. Hi, Amina. Thanks for popping in and joining us tonight. Talking about Chris Collins. So yeah, I haven't heard much about Citrus Grandis though, so I'm kind of interested in smelling this again. Because I had smelled them a while back when I got them, but I don't remember all of them. And so this one actually has a white bottle as well. I'm going to spray it and see what I think here. Okay, so like true to its name, I'm smelling citruses. I'm spraying a little bit more to see. Oh, this is a full sample. Okay. So far I'm getting citruses. I'm not sure because it's not like super bright, zesty, and juicy. It's more like soft, subtle, but it's not candy. It definitely still is. The citrus is just a little bit more on a subtle, like relaxed citrus side. Like maybe even the inside of a peel where you're not getting the zest on the outside. It's not the juice of the pulp, but like kind of on the inside. Is a long kiss goodnight in the set? Yes. So this one is described as citrus aromatic and fresh spicy. And then, okay, so yes, the top notes are pomelo, yuzu, and citron. Okay. So definitely not lemon or bergamot that's really, really bright and too zesty, but these are more calm. And then there's verbena in the heart. So that would add to the freshness, but keeping those citruses kind of tamed a bit. I really like this. Very spa, very zen. We also have some black currant that gives it a little bit of a sweetness. And then in the base, we have vetiver, musk, cedar, incense, sandalwood, and elemi. Let me see if I get the incense. Aiden says she wants Danse Savauge. It's fresh and spicy. Ooh. I don't think I do have it. And guess what's coming up next? Okay. But I like this because it is a citrus that's not knocking your head over. It's just giving it enough freshness to balance the black currant and the verbena. I don't get the incense much, but I would love to try this all over. So I wonder about the longevity of these. Generally, of course, we kind of know that citrus fragrances aren't going to just last forever. Casey, hi. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. It's been a while. You like Danse Savauge, okay. But the one I'm going over right now is the Citrus Grandis. I'm talking Chris Collins Discovery Set because this is Black Owned Fragrance Week 2025. So I wanted to start off on a Monday with a Black Owned fragrance brand. So this one is nice. I would be a little skeptical about the longevity because it doesn't feel like there's much in here that's making it like boost and project and, you know, kind of jump off the skin. But it might turn into your skin, but more citrus. That's what it smells like. And it just smells like if you have on fresh linens, linen clothing, or something light and airy for the summertime, and you just want your skin to be a little bit to be alive, like not too bright, but just alive with the citrus. Like I really like that. And then the fact that this is the one with bamboo, right? No, this doesn't have the bamboo. But I actually really like this. As much as I love a good gourmand or to throw some vanilla in somewhere, I still really, really like this. Have any of you tried the Citrus Grandis? Let me see, is it Citrus Grandi? Citrus Grandi? But yeah, that's a really nice one. Like I'm pretty into that. A citrus aromatic fragrance. Launched in 2022. Okay, let's go on to this Danse Savauge that you guys are talking about and see like what the hype is. Because I tried this a little while back now, and I don't remember this one. But let me spray and see. Come on out. Okay. Yes, the citrus one is okay. Yeah, I think I just have this. I'm starting to feel like around the house, I just need something mellow and chill. Like I still want to smell something, but I need it to be mellow and chill. And I can really see that one as something that would fit the bill for me. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm getting some spices. I'm getting some freshness. I'm on to Danse Savauge. It smells like your boyfriend, but better. Is that I'm trying. So the thing is, everybody says that like Sauvage by Christian Dior. Hi, Mighty Strong. Thanks for hopping on and joining us tonight. Good to see you. But everybody talks about Sauvage by Christian Dior as being like this fragrance for the Playboys and the F boys and all that good stuff. And so I was trying to find a correlation about Danse Savauge. But yeah, I like it. I think it's just a fresh, spicy fragrance. That's very unisex. I could definitely see this on a man, and I would love Danse Savauge's Chris Collins Josephine Baker fragrance. Okay. Long Kiss Goodnight as Fire. Yes, Mighty, that's coming up in just a second. But let me look at some notes for Danse Savauge, because I feel like there's probably not cinnamon, but there's just this fresh spiciness that I feel like I'm familiar with. I just can't, unfortunately, call the notes that well. Danse. Does it have an E on it? Oh, no, not that one. Danse Savauge. And this one's in a clear bottle with a black label. So it's described as woody, warm, spicy now, and fresh spicy. They say fruity, sweet, oud amber, vanilla, patchouli, powder. So those are all the notes that I think we all like. So they mentioned the actual perfumer behind this one, which is Marie Patricia Harrell. But listen to these notes, guys. They sound so delicious. Cognac and plum and saffron. So the plum and cognac already right there. It's a little intoxicating. And then you have pepper. Okay, so I think it's nutmeg that I'm thinking of that gives that spice that I'm a little familiar with. So the pepper, nutmeg, there's a little chili pepper in here. Putting a little twist on things and some rose. And then in the base, there's cedar, agarwood, vanilla, patchouli, and amber. So I like this a lot because I feel like I would like to smell it on a man, and it's not that harsh, brute kind of profile that some men's colognes give off. But this would be one that's just like, oh, you smell good. Like you still smell like a hearty guy, but approachable and easy to snug up on, you know? Yeah, it has she said it's chili in it. Yep. There's definitely some chili pepper in here. It just blends really, really well actually with the spices, the pepper, the nutmeg, like you in saffron, it's not tickling at my nose like a chili pepper, I think would. So this one is really nice, especially that touch of cognac. Like, this is good. This is good. I would, for myself and my collection, I feel like I would like a travel spray, you know? Amber. Hey, hey, hey. We have a special guest tomorrow, and guess who it is? Hey, girl. Hey. Amber will be with me tomorrow. Hi, Ty. Thanks for joining in, guys. Thank you. We're talking Chris Collins for a Black-owned Fragrance Week 2025, kicking it off. I know it started on Saturday, but Monday is kind of my start of the week here. So this was Danse Savauge, a nice, fresh spicy and warm spicy with a little kick of chili pepper and some rose. A very unisex, but a very approachable, intriguing scent for a man, I think. So this is really, really nice. I'm enjoying that one. And so let's move on to Everybody's favorite because I hear so much about it. And this is A Long Kiss Goodnight. All right, let's see what we're going to get here. Let me see what I smell. This is the most anticipated, highly discussed and talked about one. Oh, okay. What are Amber and I talking about tomorrow? Valentine's Day fragrances. So I'm excited to do that with her. If anybody watches Amber, you guys know that she's so much fun. And I can't wait to see her pics. So I am getting, I feel terrible at this right now, but I'm getting a warm, sweet, soft, spicy, woody, maybe some fruit or caramel, something in there. Let me check the notes and see if I'm on the same wavelength of what they would mention on Fragrantica, because yeah, this one is really nice. And this one is in a white bottle, Nika. Okay, so the accords are rose, warm, spicy. There's some oud, floral notes, coffee, amber, tropical, and vanilla. I see why this is talked about a lot, because it is a nice, like, soft, sweet, but woody type of fragrance. It's not too sweet. It's still unisex. It might lean femme for a little bit for some people because it has a sweetness, like the tropical sweetness. But let me see what the notes are. I'm super excited. I'm like, hey, it's a party in here. Saffron, coffee, passion fruit. This is good. Rose and passion fruit, huh? Rose de Mai, pink peony, olibanum, oud, vanilla, and amber. So beautiful base. The passion fruit on top is just giving, okay? It adds that little fruitiness to the sweetness. And so I had to remind myself, olibanum is frankincense. And I find it to be a little sweet too. But this is a good blend. This is a really, really, really good blend. But I'm curious to see what it's compared to. Okay, so I see on Fragrantica that I rated it similar to Miller Harris's Scherzo. But this one is, I feel like Miller Harris Scherzo is a little bit drier. Do you guys, any of you have this? I feel like Scherzo is a little bit drier and it's not as sweet as this one, but they're basically in the same family, that rose oud amber kind of combination. I love this one. So you have it, Amina. Nice. Yes, I could totally see you in this one. I need to wear more often. Yeah, because I think now that it's settling down and going through to the base notes, and I can definitely see how this is, that rose oud combination, but it's really nice. I love the addition of the coffee and the passion fruit. And I really just wonder, with a good spray all over with a full bottle, like what effect I get, because this is nice. Like, I really like it. Now it's going to make me go play in my collection because I have Scherzo and I want to like kind of jazz it up a little bit and see what See if I can kind of get something similar to this. But this is really nice. Oh, should I rank them after I'm done? No, that's hard because I feel like these are different profiles for different occasions or, palettes. All right, so we have one more left, and this is Harlem Nights. Did I say everything about Long Kiss Goodnight that I wanted to? Ade, do you have any more like background info about this one, the Long Kiss Goodnight? And they are describing it as a floral woody musk fragrance, unisex fragrance. But yeah, I'm really feeling the addition of the coffee and the passion fruit in it. It's really nice. Okay, so let's go on to Harlem Nights, which I'm excited about. I love when fragrance brands or any type of product like pays homage to the cities or, places that we're familiar with. So this is definitely a nod to New York. Okay, let me see what I get before I look it up. This is Long Kiss Goodnight. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it already. Let's see. Okay. Sweet, but it's a different kind of sweet. I'm not getting fruity, but of course there might be some type of fruit in there. So Amber has been curious about Harlem Nights. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of woody, getting a little bit of sweetness. But it's not coming across as fruity to me. I can't say it's a floral sweetness either though. Is it reminding me of anything? Could it be like, I want to say tea, but not really. Like a tea oil. Let's just look at some notes because I feel like I'm not doing it justice. Trying to sit here and describe like what I think is going on here. But to be honest, for whatever reason, it's giving me like a unisex hibiscus mahajat. But let's see. Harlem Nights, right? Okay. Guess I'll have to search it. Okay, so I guess it's easier to call out the accords, right? So woody, warm, spicy. Okay, so it says powdery. I guess you can say that it's powdery doesn't really bother me unless it's strong and super prominent, like Honey Oud by Montal. Bro, I couldn't do it. It was so like powdery. It was like a pool of powder and you were like looking for almond. Like that's how I felt about that fragrance. And I just did not like it. This is also saying rum. I need to be familiar with these liquor notes and fragrances because yeah, like the other one had the cognac, but this one has rum. So it's also described as earthy, fresh, spicy, vanilla. And let's check out the notes. So this one was launched in 2017, which is a little bit older than the others. And so, yes, it has rum at the top. I love these liquor notes. I wonder if he'd do a gin fragrance. But this has rum at the top with saffron, nutmeg, cloves. Ooh. I'm not getting the cloves. Usually, like if something has cloves in it, like it scares me away, and I just say forget it. I don't even want to try because I'm not getting mixed up in that bag like that. Not with cloves, but I'm not getting it very strong here. There's also grapefruit and lemon. Okay, okay, but you guys, this has orris root in it. I love orris root. It keeps it nice and smooth and creamy, or not, maybe not creamy, but it adds the smoothness to it. There's patchouli, cedar, and jasmine. But at the base, there's sandalwood, and orris. If I was to make a fragrance, I need to have sandalwood and orris in it. Vanilla, musk, and vetiver. So this is definitely unisex. Okay, we have the vanilla, we have some rum, we have some nutmeg that I feel like is a little sweet, and the jasmine. So I feel like it's unisex, but this would be one of those nice, approachable profiles on a man. So when I first got this discovery set, I was just kind of like, okay, I feel like Chris Collins is another brand that is doing things differently for men's fragrances. Not a whole bunch of harsh, brute, like sharp, woody type fragrances. So this, with the jasmine and the orris and the all of that and the rum, I feel like it gives this sweet, slightly sweet, but still approachable kind of feel of a fragrance. Like if a man walks by you with this on, you're like, it's not sport, it's not axe, it's not, all those differences. This isn't old English or whatever. It smells elevated for a man, like clean laundry and good hygiene. Like, so this is nice. Now, Nika says she feel he crafted a nice gin fragrance, right? So I'm kind of into that a little bit. But I haven't just found the fragrance for me. So, but I will say, and let me see if I can remember well, because child. I should have written it down on the strip or on a piece of paper. But I think before this one, oh, this is Harlem Nights. What did I do before Harlem Nights? Long Kiss Goodnight. Harlem Nights, Long Kiss Goodnight. And because these three are sort of in the same type of, like, Danse Savauge, Long Kiss Goodnight, and Harlem Nights. They're all in the same kind of woody, soft, spicy, fresh, spicy, slight sweetness. And I'm trying to see which one I like better, because they all are kind of giving me a similar vibe. So Ade says that she missed the beginning of the live. Did I have African Rooibos in the sample pack? No, unfortunately, I did not. And I was super excited about that. I think he came out. I remember one year when he came out with that one, and it was like the newest one that everybody was super excited about. But yeah, so the 5 that came in the pack are Lost in Paradise, Citrus Grandis, Long Kiss Goodnight, Danse Savauge, and Harlem Nights. So we'll only get those 5. So just as a quick little recap, I did Lost in Paradise, which is your quintessential beachy fragrance with the tropical yellow flowers. A little bit of the marine touch, a little salty, very reminiscent of replicas of Beach Walk, maybe Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, but this is definitely giving me more sweetness and creaminess. And that pinch of like marine saltiness is divine. So, I mean, I feel like, and what I was saying earlier is just that I have things of this profile, so I probably would not get this because I already have it, and perhaps after I finish off those profiles, I would get it. Oh, English, but I used to like Brut. Those are just sort of the ideas I have in my head of old school kind of fragrances, but don't ask me. I probably wouldn't know it if I smelt it. Grandest Citrus is a really nice citrus. Like, I love it. I think essentially, like when you first smell it, it might feel a little boring, like, okay. But for someone, because I don't like to get on this topic because it makes me sad and I'm worried about looking into it, but I'm always worried. Like sometimes the whole conversation and the topic of like toxic fragrances bothers me. And I say that because I'm not sure about the average person, but like certain fragrances can bother my stomach. And so sometimes I need a softer fragrances, whether it's my sinuses, because I have a lot of like respiratory and allergy issues, or sometimes it'll be my stomach. Like it makes my stomach feel weird. And so this is kind of calm, a bit demure, spa-like. So, and the citrus isn't too zesty, like, pumping. And so I like this, that it's calm and it's still a brightening type of, bright and lively type fragrance, but it's calm. Does that make sense? So that's Citrus Grandis. I feel like I really like that. So these are all like really solid fragrances, things that really, deserve a sniff. I feel like though with Lost in Paradise, even though it's really, really, really nice, I feel like we, at least everybody in this chat, we all like have really smelt that one before. Perhaps even the citrus one, but these others are very interesting. Long Kiss Before Harlem. Thank you, Mighty. I'm gonna do better with the pen next time. I'm dying to try his Lust the Least fragrance. Okay, I have not heard of that. That would be nice to smell. And Ade says she agrees with Casey that Rooibos is one of the best of this house. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to hear that. So let me see if I can. You guys, I might have mixed them up and forgot. Which one was reminding? I think this one was giving me some hibiscus mahajab type vibes. No, was it this one? I don't know, guys. I am so crazy and that I mixed them up. And I've forgotten because two of them have like that liquor note up top. Oh, so I know this one is this is the Rose and Oud one. Is that Long Kiss Goodnight? The Rose and Lust the Least sounds great. I need to look into that. Yeah, I need to check that out too. Yes, Long Kiss Goodnight is the Rose and Oud one. A rose and oud with that addition of passion fruit and frankincense for sure. So this is really nice. If you like that rose oud, now I have to try to decide which I like better between, yeah, get it all in my mouth. Longest Goodnight and Harlem Nights. I mean, I'm sorry, not Harlem Nights. Danse Savauge and Harlem Nights. Right. So Amber, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. So if I did not, so I was saying before when I first tried Long Kiss Goodnight, is that it reminds me of Scherzo by Miller Harris, which I have. This one is just a little bit more, it's like a little sweeter and a little bit warmer. My Scherzo, I feel like it smells drier. So if I did not have Scherzo, I probably would get Long Kiss Goodnight. I probably would get that one. I don't know. I think that rose oud combo just does it for me. You know, a little woody, a little floral, but a soft floral, and then the sweet with the passion fruit and the amber. I think those are winning combination of notes that I like a lot. I can't remember which. So out of Danse Savauge, which I think is this one, it's a little bit softer. Harlem Nights that has a stronger liquor note. I don't know. What do you guys for those that have tried it, like which do you prefer? Do you prefer Danse Savauge or Harlem Nights? Honestly, unfortunately, I feel like Harlem Nights, let me be sure, has a strong sweetness. I want to say, I'm so sad but it was the last one. Does anybody, I'm so sad. Does anybody recall which one I thought was closest to, like, kind of had it reminded me a tad bit of Hibiscus Mahajad? It must be this one. Whichever one this one is, and I think it's the one that has the rum at the top. This is a weird thing for me to say, but this sweetness is kind of getting to me. And I like the other because it's smoother, it's not as strong, and it's sweet. This one has, this is just bringing back a lot of different things for me. For example, there are fragrances that have plum notes in them that are too much for me. Like something about it goes to my stomach. But in this particular instance, this is going to my head and I got to stop sniffing it. And I don't even, so I think this one is Danse Savauge. No, that's Long Kiss Goodnight. But yeah, I think that one is really, it's going to my head. It's giving me a headache. But these are good. The others are good. Harlem Nights. I'm just hoping I'm keeping up with the names. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Usually I'm pretty good about it. Like I can, but I think because I don't know these fragrances as well as the other fragrances that I may talk about in the lives, that is not, it wasn't as easy for me to pick up. But next time I will have a pen and I will do better. So that was a discovery set. I'm really excited to have gone through it again and to get the understanding of the profiles of these fragrances. I did bring out just one or two, three other fragrances that are Black owned. So Danse Savauge seems to have an exuberance to it compared to the boozy lounge vibe of Harlem Nights. Thank you, Casey. That's a good way to put it. I want to say that yeah, there's just, I really think it's this one with the plum and the rum. Oh, I'm sorry, it's cognac. No. I'm going to spray them again because it's going to drive me crazy. I have to really understand like which one it is that's like not cooperating with me. I got to spray. So I'm spraying Harlem Nights. Okay, guys, help me out here. Where's my pen? I don't see it. I think it's Harlem Nights. I don't think I could do that one. Let me try Danse Savauge again. Dramatic announcement for my memory. Aiden says that they have 10 ml decant sizes on their website now, which is perfect because I think I would prefer 10 ml. And we thank Casey for bringing that to our attention. Hey, lady, been a long time and wanted to tap in. Hey, Louisiana Fragrance, thank you so much. Wait a minute, Louisiana Fragrance. Is this turtle? I remember a turtle for some reason. But hi, Louisiana Fragrance. From all the lives on Instagram, right? Thank you so much for joining in. Come on, Note. So this is Danse Savauge. Okay. Danse Savauge I can do is the Harlem Nights that is sending me. Like, seriously, like almost I probably need a glass of water and tap out because it's really, really nice. I think if you can handle that note, but I just can't do it. So this is Danse Savauge that I do like, and it's not the plum. I'm trying to see what is it about Harlem Nights that's Long Kiss Goodnight. We love that one. We like that one. Got it. Harlem Nights is the one that I can't seem to do that I thought that I was into. I'm gonna stop trying at this point because it is killing my head, and it's to the point where that particular note or whatever it is not agreeing with me, and it's starting to make me not like the fragrance. At first, when we first sprayed it, I was really into it, like I really liked it, but now that one note that's disagreeing with me is making me not like the fragrance. Like I don't think I'm starting to feel like it doesn't smell as good as I thought. Sorry. But let me tell you about Southern Banana Pudding. This is a body oil from Sugar Mama Fragrances. And this is a fragrance, this is a company or online shop on Etsy that I found out about from our girl Lulu. Because, you know, oils are all the rage at the moment. Some way pricier than others. Sugar Mama, her fragrance oils are pretty reasonable, and this is definitely like a banana I had to buy to go with my banana fragrances. So Ambrosia Imperial, I bought it with that, and then I have a few other from Dual that I like and I pair with this. But this is nicely fragranted. I cannot tell you how long it lasts, unfortunately, because I'm usually just layering it, like try to put all the oil all over my body and then spray something with it. But this is it's very Southern Banana Pudding, and it comes off, you know, pretty strong. But I definitely just end up layering it. So I apologize. It is an option that I think it's reasonably priced enough that if you want like a gourmand scented oil, to check out Sugar Mama Fragrances on Etsy. Raphael. I'm so crazy. I'm like, what? Why do I think of a turtle? I'm crazy. I'm sorry, Raphael. But yes, long time no see. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping in. Sounds yummy. Yeah, it is. Let me so no banana laffy taffy. I feel like she may get a base of that, but it's those other notes like cream and sugar that doesn't let it be just so candy, you know. Let me see, because I think she has some notes for it. Sugar mama, southern banana pudding. All right. So this one has notes of are there any notes? Let's see. But I would be super interested in her body cream. I just got oil because that's what people were saying, like that's what you can get, but she does have body creams. Body creams, body butter, body spray, body mist, body oil. Okay, girl. And this says $9.45. Let's see what I'm gonna pull up what I got, which is the body oil of 4 ounce. Okay, so the 4 ounce body oil was $15. I don't see notes, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm not looking at something quick enough, but you know, item details, read item description. Okay, I was like, what? I need to know what's going on here. Okay. Anika says if it's creamy, she may be able to swing it. I think it's a good balance between like banana fragrance that people use for body products and um adding some things to give it a banana pudding fragrance. I'm trying to think. So I think sometimes I feel like I'm trying to split hairs, or maybe I'm just undecided. I feel like it works for me because I need a little bit of punchy banana, but it's not too creamy where you're going to be like, is that like vanilla with a hint of something, you know? I think that's what I'm trying to describe. I hope that makes sense. Um, but it's definitely not just candy. So in her description, she says, memories of the aroma of my Nana's wonderful creamy banana pudding with vanilla wafers and meringue topping. But don't tell Nana, but we added her secret ingredient of caramel. So yeah, some caramel, banana, and I like to say banana fragrance that they put into the body products because that's what it smells like. You know, it's gonna be a little synthetic because it's a body oil, but I need it at that level to make sure it layers well with the banana fragrances that I'm layering with this. So, but it does have that kind of caramel and a little cream. Let me oil up my cuticles, y'all. Like when I'm not wearing nails, this is, and it's wintertime. It is it's a hot mess out in these streets with these nails, and I'm all up in the camera. But that is Sugar Mama. She has a whole catalog of all kinds of gourmand goodness, and yeah, I feel like check her out. She's Black owned, and we like that. The other thing that I picked up while I was grabbing my Chris Collins Discovery set were some things from genre. I have a whole bunch of, so I have a collection of like the 25 ml, 30 ml, and then I also have a bunch of the kind of sample sized items. So I'm glad I brought this out because I don't have it. I don't have these little things kind of put away and organized in a proper way just yet. But this is from Genre. Genre is in Louisiana. Black owned, of course. Devin Bro is the founder's name, and he's pretty awesome. He has a Facebook community. And he does original fragrances as well as inspirations of, more popular niche fragrances. So this particular item is called a perfume serum, and this is Praline Musk. So if you can see, this is, like a thick kind of yellowish liquid. Praline Musk. Oh, I can't. Praline Musk. So this particular item, I love it, you guys. I don't know why I don't use it. I think because I just wasn't like into layering that much. And so this particular serum, because it's like a thick oil serum, Praline Musk, I think is a version of Ani. That ginger, green, vanilla, and it makes such a beautiful base when layering. It's so good. So he has about three perfume serums that you can get. But this particular one that I have is called, again, Praline Musk, and it's basically like the Ani, Nishane's Ani. Is that the right brand? Profile. So that's a great one. He also has another one. I think it's like Almond Musk, and it's like Rolling in Love, but a serum. So nice. The other product I have here is called Gentle Storm. Gentle Storm by Genre Parfums. Let me spray a little bit on. This is one of those beautiful, fresh, unisex, but masculine scents. I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so good. Let me see what the inspiration is. Gentle Storm by Genre. This is so good. Oh my gosh. This item is sold out. We know. Until the window opens. So he sells his things in a window, like an ordering window that's for 24 hours. But then he also has another site where he has some limited stock. I want to read the item description. Gentle Storm is inspired by MFK Gentle Fluidity Gold and Louis Vuitton Orage. Two worlds becoming. Y'all, this is so good. Like, I think it's supposed to be really for, thank you. Thank you, Casey. Nishane Ani. But this is so good. It's like, let me tell you the notes, because I'm always talking about how I want a gem fragrance, but this has juniper berries and bergamot at the top, the nutmeg, coriander with some iris, patchouli, vetiver, ambrette, amberwood, and vanilla. All of those, oh my gosh, it's so good. The little bit of sweetness from nutmeg, that kind of fresh, spicy juniper berries, brightness from the bergamot, the ambrette, and some more sweetness from amberwood and vanilla, and kind of woodsy feel. This is so good. See, I want I think I want a full bottle of this. But I have so many of the other ones that I need to wear. So I'm gonna keep this on deck, but or even give this as a gift to somebody, like for my son or my dad, or this is so nice. I've never smelled Louis Vuitton Orage. Have you guys? I haven't smelled it. So, but it is so I'm sleeping on this. You see, I've only used just a couple sprays, but this is so nice. I think because Gentle Fluidity Gold is just kind of that vanilla sort of scent, but with that little bit of orange and so again, I've never tried the Louis Vuitton Orange, but these together, it amps up like Gentle Fluidity Gold in a little citrusy way, but it's so good. He did good with it. Like both of these, honestly, both of these are really, really good. I'm loving it. I'm so like I literally just grabbed these on a whim, like, oh, let me just talk about genre because I've actually really loved Devin as a person and how he runs his company and stuff. But those two items are so good. Like my hands are still, I don't know if you can see, but they're all shiny from but I put on the oil too. But the serum, it can be a little tiny bit sticky, but put it just in little like pulse points so that you're not like having sticky kind of hands because it is a serum. But it's just all the smell good stuff. And I'm really, really feeling Gentle Storm. Um, Before we wrap up and for the night, I want to just see really quickly. In DC, we have these shops called Made in DC that I absolutely love because, we don't have a nation's capital fragrance or District of Columbia, Parfum eau de toilette. So Made in DC has a lot of products that are um, handmade by people from this area. Nika says that orange and amber pair beautifully. Yeah, especially in this Gentle Storm by genre. But there's so many other ones that I might talk about later that I actually just love just as much. So I don't need to get Gentle Storm just yet. But so anyway, I have this product and I want to look it up just to get some more information on it real quick. And then after that, we'll be done. I do want to be sure that you guys, please like the video. I never say this because I don't know, but I guess it really is important. So I am glad to know that these videos have shown up on people's like homepage on YouTube. So that's awesome. But I think if we give it a thumbs up, and that'll definitely help me out in the algorithm. So this particular product is called Aiden and Parq. Let's see. I was really, really intrigued by this when I got it. Aiden and Parq. And it's actually a room spray. Aiden and Parq. I was looking for an about. So this is a room and linen spray. About us. This one is tobacco and suede, but it's so light and pretty that I was just like, what kind of tobacco? Like a tobacco leaf and not like a. Nika is asking, am I familiar with the body product brand Glow in DC? I am not. I'm not totally well versed in all of like the DC stuff here. I would like to be, but because I've been so hard and heavy into fragrances, I'm at a point now where I'm just kind of like, well, if it comes across or into my orbit or on my radar, like I'll check it out. But I haven't actively like searched for, you know, products specifically from this area. And this, so all of that to say, no, the brand Glow has not come across my radar. So I haven't had an opportunity to check them out. But now that you mention, I definitely will. Oh, okay. So I'm right. Great. Haha. So this is Aiden and Parq. My oily hands have kind of messed up the label. But this is a tobacco and suede room mist. But it's like so light and pleasant that I sprayed on myself. My son was even like, "What's that you got?" and just sprayed it on himself. Nobody knows the difference. But Aiden and Parq are a new Black-owned business with timeless quality products that will usher you into a relaxing oasis. Yes. And this is definitely a good light feel, but it has those warm notes of tobacco and suede. And I feel like there's a brightness in this that I really wish I can find the other notes that are in this, because there's a brightness to this suede and tobacco that just doesn't read as tobacco and suede. But they are a new Black-owned business with timeless quality products that will usher you into a relaxing oasis, as I mentioned already. We've discovered that it's a necessity to slow down and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. I like that. Our signature collection was curated with you in mind, so explore as you take a moment to exhale. We certainly hope that you love our products as much as we do. That is so cute. I love it. Oh, and it's smelling good with the Praline Musk. I love the, you know, Louisiana inspired names from genre. But I just want to see real quick if this particular product has some more notes to it, because it's not just tobacco and suede for sure. Emory. And this bottle was $15. Okay, so yes, here we are. It has sandalwood, leather, patchouli, and oak. I think that patchouli keeps it kind of bright. But the scent description is rich and robust, sophisticated, and woody. Yeah. So this is Aiden and Parq, a beautiful room spray, but also can double as a little fragrance, you know. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight as I'm kicking off Black-owned Fragrance Week on my channel. But tomorrow we're going to shift to a Valentine's Day fragrances with my girl Amber. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope to see you there. Tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Who says that? Big Beard Business? Is that where I get that from? I think so. Because, you know, sometimes you watch people so much, you start saying things that they say, or just things are so familiar. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Good night. See ya.